Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Good performance on the last run, no question about it. What are we going to do on this run? Well, we've already maxed out Isaac. We could do anything beyond the Cathedral with Maggie, Cathedral with Cain, Cathedral with Judas, Cathedral with Samson. Let's play as Samson. I think it's been a little while, actually. I'll get that mouse off the screen. And our seed, DX2Z. Generation X 2 Zoo WT08 WT08 want to it's 08 really on that one. That doesn't really stand for anything. Alright, let's proceed / begin here. Unfortunately, unlike the last run, we're not gonna have the mystical power of the D6, which did do it. Getting flaming tears probably was one of those things that sorted it out for us on that run. I probably could have done better if I had just stuck with MONSTRO'S Lung, Cricket's Body, instead of mixing it up with Technology and Tiny Planet and all that stuff, but we ended up making it work regardless, and it was a fun run in spite of its weirdness. I thought for sure when I picked up Technology, I had ruined the run when I started doing like no damage to the bosses, but also, you know, we had a nice supporting cast. Daddy Longlegs, Little Haunt, Mongo Baby, I forget the other babies. We had Demon Baby, I think. I paid it, like, out of pocket for Demon Baby. This is Dingle, man. Catherine Zeta-Jones dips beneath lasers. Dingle refuses to maneuver around poops. So if you just position yourself at the optimum poop threshold, the OPT, as I've coined in my new ebook, How to Succeed at the Binding of Isaac, Business Secrets of the Pharaohs and You, you can figure that out for yourself very easily. I'll teach you the 5 easy steps to beating Dingle without getting hit, or your money back within 30 days. Technically. Now, I'll admit that Dingle's kind of creating a little bit more detritus than is normal for your Dingle fight. Normally you'd end up with a Dingle fight where you'd have, you know, maybe 3 or 4 of these guys kind of getting bandied about, but we've had a few more than that in recent memory. That being said, he's pretty much done here. We're on the OPT. You know me. Probably shouldn't be standing so close. There we go. Very easy. And we haven't even taken damage on this floor, so we have no bonus from Bloody Lust as far as I know. Tears upgrade right off the bat. Don't mind if I do. And we'll go to our last big room before we pick up that Spirit Heart, because that Spirit Heart is the fuel that we will burn in order to get a deal with the devil on the next floor and feel like we're in a pretty good position here. But yeah, so far so good. Can't complain very hard. Will complain, but probably should not complain because we're in a pretty solid situation. Samson in general is a lot of fun now. Especially if you can like abuse blood banks and get a huge rage bonus for the floor. In spite of the fact that you haven't really taken any damage. Instead, you've taken damage, but exclusively as, you know, a fiscal investment in order to give yourself some more money. Maybe doing that allows you to buy the PhD or something like that. And then you get a full health pill and you've gotten the damage bonus with no reparations, basically. No concerns. I really don't want to open this shop by accident. I guess we can't while there's still enemies around, but still the kind of thing I'd like to watch out for. I would also love to pick up some bombs. We have a tinted rock, and then we have like a chest that we can access over here too. Oh well. More keys is also good, maybe even preferable. But for now. Well, maybe try this. Didn't work. I'll do it once more. I ain't ever scared. Well, we can't do anything with that. I thought maybe if we could, like, move it onto the spikes, we'd benefit. Don't think so, though. Alright. Fine. If you don't want me to open the tinted rocks, I don't want to open the tinted rocks. I don't need to open the tinted rocks. In fact, I think you need me to open the tinted rocks so you feel like you have a purpose in life. Tinted rocks. I'm just as happy not opening any tinted rocks because I don't get any to begin with. I mean, I do get them, I just can't see them. But, you know, don't interrupt me in the middle of my ridiculous rants here. That was a bit of tactical damage I took. Don't question it. Question everything else, don't question that. Okay, I've lost my Spirit Heart. Let's try not to take any more hits. But let's revel in that damage bonus that we'll have. This is always this actually might be one of my least favorite rooms. Oh my god. On the cellar here, because I really dislike trying to shoot weirdly diagonally through those. It's not as easy as it looks. I can see forever free secret rooms. Don't mind if I do. That's free access to our shop, which I doubt is going to be any good for us. I mean, I would love to get the Nun's Habit. It doesn't look like it's going to be too likely, though. You know what? I Oh, we can get out of it without regretting it. I was gonna say I should blow up the donation machine. I know we need to redonate, but I should blow up the donation machine so I can get a spirit heart and protect me for a deal with the devil. Ooh, that's so good too. I don't love the idea of doing this because it's like, it's not scummy or anything, but you know, we are missing out on donations that I should be making instead of taking. But we'll buy our spirit heart here just to keep our deal with the devil dreams very optimistic and give us a good chance of, you know, getting stronger in the future. The stronger we are in the future, probably the more money we'll have in the future. Probably the better we'll be able to repay this donation machine in the future, is my thinking. I don't know if you can lose upgrades for going under a certain amount, but hopefully we don't have to worry about that. We don't know what this pill does, and because we don't know what it does, I'm not going to take it just yet. Bit riskier than is absolutely necessary. Yeah, see, I'm glad I took that spirit heart. Alternatively, if you don't have the money to take that spirit heart, you could also just dodge, but where's the fun in that? Okay, that is a free HP upgrade, but a time-released one, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Or we should wait a little bit. Which are not always the same thing. Let's do this. Extra keys, I'm ready. Blighted Ovum, I think this might be the first time I have fought you in Rebirth. Which is kind of exciting, you know? I mean, actually, that's not true. I fought him on the boss trap room. Boss rush room, I should say, but that's not the same thing. And you know what? I will take Guppy's head. Plenty of reasons you can come up with not to take Guppy's head. Hey! Well, it paid for itself, so sucks to your ass, Mar, I guess. Do you have anything? Oh, we got another health upgrade there. That is pretty dang lucky. Okay, well, there you go. We balanced it out. And then we took pheromones. And then we got a tears downgrade, so it anti-balanced out. So, for sure, thanks a lot to our coin purse there. Definitely don't go fuck yourself, coin purse. That was a great haul. What am I even doing on the rest of this floor? Well, I guess I'm exploring these rooms because I don't think there's a great chance that we're going to lose our Eternal Heart, and we might as well see if maybe we can get to the point where we can get Nun's Habit, even though I pretty much have, you know, a spacebar item that doesn't benefit from that at all. And because we're going for the Guppy dream, apparently at least, I think we should definitely check out our curse room as well. That's Guppy's tail, y'all. Pretty shrewd move there, WarioWare. And I don't think I'm gonna lose this HP. Yeah, I figured we might as well give it a try here. And we got an extra spirit heart out of it anyway. Probably not gonna gamble it away, because that would be ridiculously dumb. But I'm feeling very good about this. 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy with Deal with the Devil precedent, some spirit hearts to back us up. We're Samson, double the HP that we had when we picked up Guppy's head, at least as soon as this Eternal Heart collects. A little bit lower on the tier side of things, but that's okay. A spacebar item that's functional. This is a pretty good haul for us right here, if I do say so myself. And we're going full cathedral style on this one. Damn girl, you smart, you loyal. I'm gonna do you cathedral style. Yeah, we'll open this. I am gonna stay far, far away from these guys, because I don't trust myself. Like, in any route of my own life, but also, specifically, to not take damage against these guys. And even further, to not take red heart damage before the boss. That's like the crux of this whole run. This floor could define this run, if we can just get a Guppy item on the Deal with the Devil. In order to do that, it's a very simple process of just not taking damage right the F now. And if we can do that, I'll be very happy with myself. I'll be able to sleep well at night. Although the more damage we take, the quicker, the better we end up doing from a dealing damage perspective. But anyway, try to ignore that. Let's move along here. Yeah, I mean, there being a full health thing there is something we'll try to take advantage of if it makes sense at all. Maybe there's a temperance card or something we can get on this floor, who knows? MONSTRO'S Lung again. If you're pissed off that MONSTRO'S Lung keeps showing up, you can just leave, Napoleon. I don't care. Because I think MONSTRO'S Lung is pretty sweet, and I think it has cool synergies, and its mom thinks it's cute, so that's all that matters. Plus, we kind of got ripped off on the last run. I got rid of it by accident. Didn't mean to do that. Now we can atone for that previous mistake and, you know, live life as if those intervening years had never happened to us. But mostly, I want to get MONSTRO'S Lung plus Guppy, like I prophesized earlier. Also, immediately killing an enemy on entering a room is a really nice place to be. Which is like the unsung benefit that people don't always articulate properly about charge items. It's, yeah, sure, maybe it takes forever to charge, but being able to destroy half the enemies on a room just by walking in, assuming your damage is high enough, is really, really nice. I'm noticing, by the way, I'm lamenting our lack of Cricket's body here. Yeah, I'll open it. I don't mind. Thanks for the spirit heart, dog. Anytime. As I just completed that whole conversation myself. I will take the bomb, please. Creep takes 100 years to dissipate in this game. This is made out of fucking styrofoam. Doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, we'll use a bomb here. I bet we can access... I'll bet you $332,000 that will get the second secret room here. Why that specific number? Don't ask. Alright, well, I didn't say here in this room. I didn't hold on there. I had my fingers behind my back. That means it doesn't count. Well, another spirit heart, and I'll use 2 bombs to open this because I'm already half sunk in anyway. Hey, the cancer trinket is very good for us. And the fallen. Oh, the guppy dream is real. Okay. We're gonna have like at least 1 chance to get guppy. Possibly like 3 chances or even 4 chances. Now, just be safe. Good. 1 more. Probably actually have to land the shot in order to get it to work. Ah, okay. Well, you know, I can't be sad, but Spirit of the Night is not what I was looking for. And I hope to make Spirit of the Night irrelevant by picking up the guppiness. I said guppiness, not, don't be gross, okay? Now, I will check here, although I'm guessing it's here. Because of the fact that there was like weird kind of chasms. I don't know if that actually has an effect on it, but I feel like it does. You know, like when you look at a secret room and you're like, there's no way on this room for me to actually bomb it. That's what makes me think that like that is less likely to be a secret room. Wow, really smart play there. I'm pretty proud of myself. Probably the best Binding of Isaac player in the world. Totally don't just walk into freaking flies out of nowhere. Well, there are times when I go to every room and I regret going to every room. Even though we didn't get the less than 3 upgrade there, that was not one of them. An extra spirit heart, nothing to sneeze at. Doesn't Samson look cute with his little chubby cheeks here? Alright, 1 more key. We get converter and blank card. Well, okay. I think we gotta roll converter here. And if we could just get like 1 more penny. I'm sorry, donation machine. Because I want to roll with Guppy's head in the future, but being able to basically pay 15 cents for 2 permanent upgrades feels pretty good. I even gave him some of his money back. But yeah, being able to pay 15 cents and a couple of spirit hearts for some permanent HP upgrades seems pretty good. If we'd only had Guppy's paw and converter, we could have gotten a lot more bonus out of that. But that's okay. I'm not salty about it. Boss rush mode is technically on the table. Not that it's something I'm 100% concerned with. Mostly just want to make sure we get the, you know, the best chance possible to beat the chest. I can't fathom. Well, I mean, I guess I can fathom, but I disagree with so many people who dislike MONSTRO'S Lung, by the way. I don't think it's amazing by itself, but I think it's fun, which I think is often, and I don't mean this to be offensive, you know, everyone can play the game the way they want to play it. But I think it's fun, and the fact that it's broken sometimes is kind of looked upon as a negative by the Isaac community, but man, I have as much fun on the broken runs as I do on the, you know, overpowered runs. When I take MONSTRO'S Lung and another item and it totally breaks, sure, maybe I get a little frustrated, but it's like funny frustration, you know? It's like trying to play Surgeon Simulator or something like that. Not everything has to be about like, you know, hey, I beat the game, yay, you know? You gotta have a little bit of, you know, there's beauty in the breakdown, right? You gotta enjoy that a little bit. The worst Isaac runs are the runs where you get nothing noteworthy and you just kind of like coast along with just enough HP and damages to not be remarkable in one direction or the other. Those runs are the runs that I would replace in a heartbeat. I'd replace them with a run where I got like MONSTRO'S Lung Ludovico technique, no sweat. Now I would like to get a key. Actually, more than anything else, I would like to fight the boss like right away. Because I am not going to be keeping these spirit hearts, well, not going to be keeping these red hearts at bay too much longer. Hopefully gonna get some spirit hearts. I mean, this is the downside of Converter. It happens. Yeah. It happens that, you know, if you don't have as many spirit hearts, you're a little bit less likely to get your deals with the devil, and that's okay, you know. You gotta get your deals with the devil, you gotta eat your vegetables. Sometimes, though, you can afford to take a deal or a, you know, a day off. You don't need to get 5 to 10 a day every day, probably. I mean, doctors might tell you that, but what do they know? It's all just a bunch of political horseshit anyway, perpetuated by the vegetable lobbyists. That's where all the money is. Alright, nothing there. That's gotta be a triple shot, yeah. So if there are areas with huge concentrations of mushrooms, I'd like to blow them up because pretty good chance to just get an HP upgrade pill. For now, though, that does not appear to be a likely possibility, as we've noticed. That is not our secret room either. Alright, well, this hasn't really worked out as well as I thought it would. But this is not a super dangerous big room, so no big deal. It's one of those runs that's powerful, but still kind of on the fence for the late game, you know? Especially in Rebirth, it seems like... I know a lot of people, you're not necessarily wrong, but a lot of people hold the idea that Rebirth is easier than vanilla on normal mode, at least. I disagree with that, and I think it's not the bosses necessarily, but the rooms on the dark room and the chest are tough enough that makes that... it makes it disagreeable for me, let's put it that way. But this is one of those runs where, you know, I'm like, we're definitely strong enough to do some damage against Mom. Probably beat Mom's hard, but we're gonna need just a little bit more to assure ourselves any victory beyond that. Especially, I think it's harder now thanks to the HP cap, but anyway. I didn't pick up the battery before fighting our Monstros here. I did not think there were gonna be 3 of them, by the way, but now that there's that HP cap, there might even be 4 of them. Wow, good damage. Yeah, there are 4 of them. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, now there's the HP cap. Yeah, I think it's harder. I've already said that like 12 times, though. So yeah, our deal with the devil is ruined here, and it's my own fault. I should have been able to handle 4 of them, especially with the ability to fly, but, you know, kudos to you, game. That's the first time I've seen that. It's a little hellish. Meat is a great upgrade nonetheless, though. I can't be too salty about that. And are we just done, then? Is that our floor? Well, you know, we should go to our curse room. We gotta try to get a key. That's another battery. Pretty exciting, if I do say so myself. Yeah, we'll go to our curse room. And that'll do it for this floor. And if we're not able to access our item room, I'll be a little disappointed. That's not an exit. What am I doing here? It's only catacombs too. So yeah, boss rush mode, I would take it off the table now. Try get a health upgrade or something here. Ooh, mini mush is alright. And tears down. Probably not going to take that, but it was worth it for mini mush anyway. A little extra speed upgrade. And of course, by using that last bomb, I won't be able to open this up. Feeling pretty smart about that right now. Maybe get a... Well, I don't even want Shoop the Whoop here. I don't think it gives attack fly anymore, though. I'd rather just have it drop a single key. Or a bomb, and I would totally go back into our curse room and try to get a key out of it. A lot of Isaac is just about, like, milking opportunities to milk. Well, that's a bomb, but not quite in the way that I wanted. Should have tried to bomb our way into the boss trap room. Whatever, though. That's the end of this floor, and you know what? It was fine. Oh, we already know where our secret room is, you dummy. Anyway. Yeah, that's our floor, and it went okay. Can't really be too sad about it. And we'll be headed down, hopefully to an area that gives me a delicious guppy item, although I doubt that that's going to happen. So with Curse of Darkness, I'll crank the gamma up to like 140, and then just remind me to turn it off when this is over with here. I'm going to gamble on this just to hopefully get a key. We got Luckfoot early. Shouldn't that give us like a really good gambling chance here? Well, apparently I'm full of shit. Did give us a pill. It's a health downgrade. Pretty excited about that. If we get 9 lives, I would probably take it. And then that's like the one likely use I can see of this health down pill, is as a health up pill if I take 9 lives. So that's a bit of a niche concern, but if it shows up, hey, you know, sometimes games are won and lost based on niche concerns in Isaac. I do want to fight that, so I will fight it now because I don't care about our boss rush mode. Hookworm. Well, we got a key. That's what we wanted. Hookworm, I think if you said Hookworm is actually better than Cancer, That's like the kind of thing you can get slapped for saying in Isaac. Oh, good. We're not gonna be able to see, like, anything. Yep, okay, well, you know what? I actually don't mind being teleported away on that situation. That's why, like, the wall masters sometimes are kind of okay. Can be, at least. And this is, again, like a really good opportunity for us to get a deal with the devil. But we gotta make it happen. And in order for us to make it happen, best way to do it is to take as little damage as possible. You see, I just rejected him when he tried to come over here. Excuse me, sir, can I see your passport? Oh, what passport? Get the fuck out of my airport, mister! That's basically the exact conversation that just went down. We need bombs to extinguish those fires. Maybe get a spirit heart out of it. Hey, this is our chance. Maybe find a secret room. Well, half right. And a little bit of cash. Presumably. It's okay. Yeah, there we go. If we can get to our shop quickly, I could buy a spirit heart or fight greed. Oh, there's just a spirit heart chilling over there. Chilling like a Krillin. Whenever we play Dragon Ball Z with Nick and Josh anymore, I gotta be Krillin. I don't get it. Just because I'm bald doesn't mean I have to be Krillin, guys. I don't have 6 dots arranged in a die pattern on my face. Do I? I don't think I need to be Krillin. Do I look 3 feet tall? I don't think I have to be Krillin, man. Why can't I be Goku? Goku isn't bald. Yeah, whatever. So what? He's bald under his hair. We're all bald under our hair. That was a great almost dodge there. Okay. Item room. Anarchist cookbook. So clearly the game's trying to send me a message that it would rather me be dead than alive. But I don't really care what kind of messages the game is sending. Stop calling, stop calling. I don't want to talk anymore. Well, I'm totally picking up the 9-volt. Doesn't really do anything for... Oh, you know what? Maybe the 9-volt actually makes it so that Guppy's head is a timed charge now, at least on rooms with enemies. I don't know, though. That might be what the battery does now. That's a free spirit heart in there. But I thought the 9-volt made one-room charge items like tick charge items now. Not the tick, but like they tick to charge. You know what I mean? But maybe it only works on rooms where there's enemies. If so, that would actually make Guppy's head really, really good. If it does totally work like that. It's slow, but it does the job. On boss fights, I could see that maybe not being extremely useful, but potentially at least getting a couple of Guppy's head charges, which, if my flies do a lot of damage, is actually pretty meaningful. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a very slow tick, but at least that gives some benefit to having 9-volt along with, you know, like one-room charge items. Interesting. I think this guy's pretty much boned from what I can tell. You know, it's a bad day to be him. Life sucks. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go. That's what Nos told me. Actually, it wasn't Nos who said that. It was the featured guest on the track, but I've since forgotten who that is. I'm gonna open this, yes. Just checking mentally to see if I'd been to the item room. Like, I like this room an awful lot when I kill the hearts in one hit. That time, it's gonna take like 6 hits, though. That barely seems right. Okay, let's do this. This is our chance to get a Guppy item. Fuck you, bloat. I got up in your grill before you even had a chance. We can fly, so we don't have to worry about the creep. See, now we're gonna get an opportunity to see how useful multiple charges of Guppy's head are. That was great damage on my part. I feel really good about that. There we go. We got 1 fly left. I think our flies, unfortunately, a lot of them just choose to attack bullshit. Like, they'll attack the eyes or something, or they'll just, like, fly into a rock. That doesn't really help us too much. I think we're gonna get through this without taking red heart damage, although that one could have eroded our spirit hearts pretty quickly. Hopefully we can pick up... You know, I would love to pick up, like, a Guppy item and a damage item or something like that. I mean, obviously I would. Oh, crap. Don't blow it. Yes! We do have a deal with the devil. I'm not going to pick up the Guppy item yet. Or I'm not going to pick up the HP upgrade yet. Because we might get a Guppy item. Instead, we're going to get Krampus. Well, it is what it is, right? You know, whenever I talk about this Guppy item stuff, it is, well, really bad play there. It is worth noting that there's always a very real chance we just, you know, don't get one of the very few Guppy items in our pool anyway. If it's Krampus's head, I'll take it. We got 9 volt. If it's lump of coal, I'll take it. It's Krampus's head. Either way, that's takeable for sure. Thank you, though, Guppy's head. You've done well for us thus far. And you've gotten us to the point where we can be buoyed by an item that's a little bit better than you. No offense. Alright, well past boss rush mode, so we don't even need to talk about it. But I probably will. Well, that's what I get for using it on the last room. We got a room that's, like, objectively harder. Although, I do need to point out, you know, normally, Krampus's head once every 3 rooms. As a result of 9 volt, we'll be able to use it once every 2 rooms, which is actually, at this point in the game at least, for the next floor or 2, pretty much means that every second room is automatically cleared for me, which is pretty sweet. We also have that battery charge in case we get 2 really shitty rooms in a row, I guess. There's our boss room. I'm gonna say no to that right now. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Real bad. I told you! What do you think I was just lying to you? I had to sneeze real bad. Okay. So we're gonna play Demon Judgment in the hopes of getting, yeah, more health downgrades, definitely. Yeah, Contract from Below, that'll do. That's pretty amazing. And we may want to play the Blood Bank, but if we do, it'll just be to get money to play the Demon, or the regular Judgment with. But Contract from Below for cheap is a crazy haul. For, like, the reasons that you're seeing right in front of your eyes right now. This is, like, the easiest Necropolis. Is it Necropolis? It's Necropolis. This is the easiest Necropolis I've ever seen. Half the rooms don't even have combat. It could end up biting us in the ass, actually, but for right now, I'm digging it. If you could just chase me onto these spikes, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. They don't really get sucked onto the spikes as much as I'd like, but, you know, it's done its part. It's not like we can take damage from it anyway, so who cares? I think I just deflected him from the spikes. My own worst enemy sometimes, because every now and then I kick the living schlitz out of me. Well, we'll just leave. We would be stupid if we didn't gamble on the blood bank in this situation. Please give me some keys. Bob's rotten head? Ugh. Can I, like... Tell you what, I'll try to use it over there. Wow! I thought it would explode on that rock, but instead, nothing at all. And that's our floor right there. So we're gonna have to spend some time gambling, because I would really like to earn some keys, maybe visit our shop. I don't really care about the boss trap room, even though sometimes there are good items on there, maybe even a goopy item in this case. But we're kind of stuck with the situation we're in right now. So yeah, we'll deal with it. Quickly check for maybe a secret room here. Oh, it would be sweet if a secret room was here. But it's not. So I accidentally punched my microphone. As you can tell, I'm pretty mad. Like, all the time. Just a mad dude. Good kid, mad city. Oh, good. Yeah, bad trip. Thanks. You might be wondering why I'm keeping the health downgrade. It's because we can use it as a health upgrade. In some rare situations. This is comical now. Yeah, just very, very slowly making money. Oh, sweet. We got a pretty fly. We got a spirit heart. I mean, this is all okay stuff. You know what? You're done. If we're gonna get... I realize that it just paid out, by the way. But if we're gonna get horse shit out of you, we might as well get horse shit out of our judgment. Okay, SPIDERBABY. Spider Revenge. I believe if we get a hit, we generate spiders or something like that, which means if we're playing our blood bank here, we should be able to generate a stupid amount of spiders in order to use those here. Yeah. It should make our mom fight pretty dang quick. Let's play our judgment friend here. I didn't want him to pay out that quickly, honestly. I don't know how deep I want to go down this rabbit hole. I'm gonna say one more is deep enough. Yeah, alright. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get our HP and get out of here. We didn't get any keys, but the HP upgrade's worth something in and of itself. We got some extra red hearts. There's some more up here. I should go for them. There's some more money, too. I mean, I should go for them, but it's really hard to convince me to care about 2 pennies this late in the game. Ah, but you know what? We haven't been to our shop, but there's nothing to gamble on anymore. I feel bad because I took that money out of the donation machine, but now I can't even go to the shop to give back. Tell you what, I'll try to blow up one of these blood banks. Hope to get a key. Nope. Well, I mean, the red heart's still pretty useful, but it's a disappointment. I apologize, donation machine. Should just grind out some money on you off camera. I forgot about this guy as well. You know what? We'll play it. See if we get a key. I don't want the money. Just give me one single key, please. That's it. I don't even want the spirit hearts. It's the thought that counts, but we're already at the cap. These spiders are going to destroy Mom, by the way. It's going to be awesome. Oh, at the end of this, at least I can blow this thing up. I can see forever, sure. Hey, there's our other secret room over there. Callus. Callus doesn't really do too much when we can already fly. There we go. Thank you. And, well, here's the thing. I would love to get the battery, so we might actually gamble for that now. And now I actually won't end up, oh, don't open that. We couldn't anyway. But now I actually won't end up, donating very much, but it'll be for a good cause, because instead I'll have the money Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to blow up our donation machine, probably. I started with the best of intentions, donation machine, I promise you that, but, we've now found ourselves in a position I'm not so proud of. But hey, I got the blood bag, so that's pretty cool. Lucky rock. Yeah, it's a little too late there. And I'm very sorry about this. Well, you know what? Steam sale means we can buy this and still donate 6 cents over here. Alright, well, if you don't want it, that's fine too. Let's move on here. The spiders. The spiders, though. That went pretty well. I forgot what our attack even was. We spent so much time gambling there. But it was productive gambling. It was gambling for a cause, you know? Pretty easy. We're going to be taking the Polaroid with us. And heading down to the next floor with the battery. We should have a chance to get, like, a ticking charge on our room. Which makes Krampus' head even more useful. Might be able to use it, like, once every room and a half now or something. I don't know how long it takes on a room, though. Hopefully it stacks with a 9-volt. If it doesn't, I've been ripped off here. Big fan of that room. Anytime you want to give me that, I'll be happy to take it. Strangely enough, I think the battery's going to be a little bit less effective than I'd expect. And the reason for that is that half of the rooms are just going to instantly die as a result of using Krampus' head to begin with. Still, it's hard to be complainy about that. Well, it's not hard, but when you try to justify it logically, it's a little hard to complain about that. That's okay. Yeah, again, that room works for me. I forgot we had contract from below. That should make it pretty easy for us to stay at the HP cap. So now we're probably... Wow, I could have taken damage there. We're probably in a position where if 9 lives shows up, I won't pick it up just because we've got so much HP. Even though I would love the ability to become Guppy. Just give me Guppy's Paw or Guppy's Collar instead. Not Guppy's Cholera, that would be, like, probably fatal for me. I don't even know if there is feline cholera. I don't even really know what cholera is, except for a terrible, you know, bacterial infection, I think. And, you know, part of the title of a book that made up the plot of the John Cusack, Kate Beckinsale romantic comedy magnum opus Serendipity. Great, it's just a classic film. One of Jeremy Piven's best, I think. I think he might have won the Oscar that year for best supporting actor. I don't know anything about Jeremy Piven. He might be a nice guy. Seems easy to pick on. I apologize for taking an easy target. I cannot respect him, though, because he was going bald, right? It happens to the best, well, it doesn't really happen to the best of us. It happens to a lot of us, though. He was going bald, and then all of a sudden, like 15 years later, he's not going bald anymore. What are you trying to say, Jeremy Piven? Where did the Where'd the lack of hair go? Where did the hair come from? I guess I should be saying. We're all thinking it, but nobody's saying it, right? The answer is I don't know. But I find that, you know, I think less of him because he wasn't okay being bald. I think it does a little bit of a disservice to the rest of the bald community at large. What, are you trying to send a message? It's not okay to be bald, Jeremy Piven? You can do whatever you want in your life, but, you know, think about how it reflects on the bald community as well. Obviously, I'm being, like, 50% facetious here. But only 50%. Empress, that's a much better card. Wiggleworm can suck on my Wiggleworm as far as I'm confused, or as far as I'm concerned. Tears down. Probably not going to take that one either. I should mention, by the way, back then we had a choice. I've started to hate Mr. Fred as a boss. But back then we had a choice. We could take the evil tail, like Demon's Tail, with us. Oh, it's just double Gertie, actually. We could take Demon Tail with us, which sounds like a great name for like a ski hill. The Demon Tail. It's a double black diamond dog. Be careful if you go down there. But I chose to stick with the Cancer Trinket just to make our charge time that much better. I think it's a smart decision. Deal with the devil. I love you. We're not going to take that HP upgrade just yet, just in case. You know what? I'm taking both of these, even though I don't think either of them are very good. Because we're already pretty much at the HP cap. I think we might as well. So we got Fear Shot. Fear Shot's fine. And we got Demon Baby. Exactly the same thing. Demon Baby's fine. But it does look like our chances of becoming the Gupster are probably pretty low now. Oh well. I'll give you a little bit of a chance here. Never fear. That's what I want them to say about me. You always gave things a chance. We got the box. Yeah, that's pretty good. Health up. Why not? The sun? 2 sun cards? You out of your mind? Maybe like 4 sun cards. One's the Empress. 3 sun cards? What the hell, man? I don't want Monkey's Paw so much. I don't want to take that just in case it teleports me. And that's Contract from Below. Unfortunately, we'll take our Sun card. Then we can at least see where we're going. It's Balls of Steel. It was total waste here. Oh well. I don't even feel like I should try to play those other ones because what's the point, right? Like, what am I trying to prove? I'm gonna get an HP upgrade with no speed upgrade attached to it. Big effing deal. Why do our shots seem like a lot bigger now? Oh, because I took so much damage as Samson that we're gonna get a huge damage bonus. Lucky me. Oh my Lanta. No wonder. I should have played the blood banks on earlier floors a little bit more frequently. This is looking kinda nice. We're also getting an overcharge here on our Krampus's head. Maybe that's what the battery does now. Maybe it doesn't do the other things. So if that's the case, why don't we just try to get like some fat overcharges on Krampus's head and then use like all of them on the late bosses? How many charges can you get on Krampus's head? Is that an orange or is that all in the yellow category here? Are we in the Coldplay category? Or the Wesley Schneider category? Keybeggar, Book of Shadows. Okay, well, I mean, Book of Shadows, I could see you playing the blood banks with that. But do we really want to? Like, do we really want to get that aggressive with it? I think the answer to that question is maybe. Oh, you could be so good if you could just be Guppy. Probably not try that again. Ugh, 2 HP downgrades. Well, we don't need Spirit Hearts. We will after we get out of here, but there's already one waiting for us. Overcharge color is a little hard to tell the difference between them here, but I don't really mind as long as we can, you know, one-shot like any boss by using 3 Krampus's head charges at one time. I don't think we can use the battery on the ground, unfortunately. It would be sweet if we could use that to get further charges, but oh, I think we're at like max charges now. Yeah, you can only get 1 full charge on it. Can we pick it up like this? Yeah, okay. So you can only get 2 charges on it. That's fair. Otherwise, that would be ridiculous. It's still going to be ridiculous. But at least, you know, we'll probably at least have to fight Isaac and Blue Baby. But I'm thinking this run is a victory. It's feeling victorious, at least. I was really hoping that was the Joker and we could use it on the next floor to get those Guppy items. But whatever, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Tell you what, we'll just do a little of that and maybe like a little... Oh, I blew it. I blew it hard. That's okay. That was pretty terrible damage on my part there. Should be firing a lot more often. You know, I find that it's pretty key to fire at the bosses to deal damage. A lot of the time, that's the difference between a win and a loss. That deal with the devil, and we're still talking about this. I can't believe we're still talking about this. It's been so long since vanilla, and we've checked it so many times. There's nothing in that deal with the devil except a trip down. 1,000 times out of 1,000. It's just it's the entrance to Sheol. There's no special deal with the devil item hiding in there. Sometimes I see it even get voted up to the top comments. Oh, you idiot, didn't you see that deal with the devil after the mom's heart fight? And then there's always some poor individual in there who's like the voice of reason, who's like, I can't believe we're still talking about that shit. I'm with you, dog. I can't believe we're still talking about this shit and people are still upvoting it. You can't go in there. I mean, you can go in there, but it doesn't give you any value. Every time I've gone in there, it's just been like, well, okay, let's test it for the 500th time. Yep, still only lets you go down to Sheol. I apologize for the salt overfloweth, my friends, but good. It's a law, man. It's like saying, why don't you know, why'd you go get more water? You got water in your glass right there, and then you say, my cup's empty, and they say, okay, well, what about now? I didn't refill it, mon frere. Still empty. That's the title of my first mixtape, by the way. Alright. Not doing so hot here, but, you know, the more damage we take, the more damage we do. Shh. He was the last one. Lucky me. Okay, I think maybe we chose wisely. Moss wisely. I think the cancer trinket's still, like, way better for us. Way better. One of these is your classic bomb fly situation here. There we go. You know, the more damage we take, the more damage we do. The more damage we take, the more damage we do. I realize, by the way, that I shouldn't be spending these keys now. We have a chest coming up. I forgot. You've got to cut me some slack. We only recently unlocked it in Rebirth. Still getting used to old meta. There we go. 2 more keys. The game accepted my apology. You should too. This is a great pill. Take it right now. I gotta try just in case it's guppy items. It's not, and I'm probably not gonna open that. Mom's Pearl's pretty okay, but Cancer's probably a lot better for us here. Look, this probably wasn't the boss that we wanted to use that against, but what's done is done. And I keep thinking the battery can let us get more charges, but anyway. So what's the most important thing? I guess, like, try to save 2 Krampus's head charges for the Isaac fight. I bet that would simplify it a great deal. I bet that'll simplify all of our fights a great deal. If we don't need to use Krampus's head, we don't need to use Krampus's head. We'll save it. You know, we can bank a charge instead. Dub Monstro doesn't really bother me that much. Dub Monstro? Why can't it be like, you know, trip over your own feet? Doesn't really make any sense. You'll have to excuse me, this is like the 11th video I've recorded today. Not all of them have been Rebirth. Lots of EU4 stuff in there, which is a little shorter, but my brain still pretty much 100% fried. You could order this shit on the menu at Benihana. Dude will flip up my brain and serve it in his coat pocket. Well, he won't serve it like that. It'd be weird. He'd just be there while you're eating it, but, you know, that'll be how he presents it at first. Presents it. What an expression. Alright. Dementia's setting in. That's okay. Now, if we don't need to use it, we don't need to use it on this room. These guys are dead, man. These dead men are dead man. With 2 Krampus's head charges, I expect that we'll have a pretty easy time of things. I mean, we don't have to get to 2 charges right now. There's probably like 6 rooms at least between us and the boss, but... Excuse me? Might as well give it a try. It's gonna cost us a spirit heart. Yeah, I think that was worth one of those. Might cost us a spirit heart, but I think it's worth going into our curse room here, because the guppy dream could be real. Oh. Oh! Oh! I can't sustain this level of hype! Wow, that is like the worst haul for us right now. You're really gonna do me dirty with that shit? Good, we got goat head. Just in time for there to be no more deals with the devil. Amazing. There's another I can see forever pill. And a health upgrade, sure. That actually lowered our amount of hits that we can take, amazingly. I don't think we're becoming guppy, dog. We tried multiple times. We've had so many different opportunities that just haven't panned out. We don't need to use Krampus's head here. You know what? Yeah, I'm starting to think that we probably should have just used it. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that one at all. At least we got our HP back, some of it at least. We have this Sun card. If we can avoid using that until the until at least the Isaac fight, but preferably like the Blue Baby fight, I'd be a very happy camper. This should be a non... Oh, there's a tinted rock. Holy crap, is that the first tinted rock I've ever found in the cathedral? Thank God, we got a key and a spirit heart I can't even use out of it. Pretty excited about that. We can take a couple of bad trip pills until we can use them. I mean, they become full health, man. Maybe I should just get up to full health right now. How do you feel about that? Our timing is actually going to be perfect on this Krampus's head charge. Seriously, do that shit one more time, see what happens. You're going to regret it, I'll tell you that much. Wow, I'm really happy with myself there. Second secret room, Child's Heart. Probably a little too late for that to matter. But let's come in here, and I think our Isaac fight's going to go over relatively well. If we end up having to use the Sun card, we can use a bad trip pill later. In fact, that's probably the right way to just handle it to begin with. Okay, so we've learned a double Krampus's head charge is worth like 50% of Isaac's HP. That's pretty fucking glorious. If we can replicate that on Blue Baby, I think we're in a pretty good position. That alone would make the battery like a lot better than it was in vanilla, I think. The battery had kind of fallen out of favor for me, at least. If only I could take both of those bad trip pills down to the next floor, but... You gotta admit, we probably are better off taking the Sun card now and taking bad trip down. The Isaac fight was like a no-brainer here. It's not quite over yet, but let's be honest, it's over. But the Sun card, I'll admit, right? The Sun card does give us, I'm gonna use it. It does give us the compass effect as well, but I think it's better to just have like 5 red hearts and then full health as well. Because we'll be able to go a lot longer before having to use it. We got Bloody Lust, unlocking, you know, the last few secrets that probably remain. 5 keys, let's do this. Big Beautiful Fly, I like it enough. HP, I don't really like it that much. We got Luckfoot, so I'm assuming that Tough Love is just going to give us like a crazy amount of teeth. Why does it seem all of a sudden like our tears just die as soon as they leave? Anyway. Sure, we'll take this. And you know what? Because we have bad trip, we might as well take stem cells and get rid of our last spirit heart. Because this at least gives us 1 more HP that we can effectively make use of. Like, our teeth just fucking die as soon as they leave our mouth. They weigh like 1 trillion kilos each or something. I thought we've had like 5 range upgrades too. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, I think we're in a pretty good position. I would be very surprised to see us not put up a good fight against Blue Baby, if not win. And I think a win is almost like substantially more likely. And against the Haunt, we'll totally use Krampus's head. Like, it's not even a contest. That was probably my favorite use of Krampus's head ever. Hey, we got poop bombs, butt bombs, I should say. You know what I'm talking about when I say poop bombs. You wouldn't say, oh, what are you talking about? You mean butt bombs. If you did, you'd be kind of a jerkwad, I'd say. We're set for life here. Can't even make use of those. That's how powerful we are. No, you don't understand. I'd say that's still pretty good. Now, if we can get Big Beautiful Fly to actually do some damage up in there. Pretty good. I think what the butt bombs do is they confuse the enemy, by the way. We could probably afford to turn down the gamma a little bit. I think I've still got it cranked at like 140. It's not that big of a deal. But I think it annoys me more than it annoys you. Krampus's head not charged, no extra keys. Couple of gate fights here, no big deal. I guess we do have some synergy between, you know, Big Beautiful Fly and, oh, between Big Beautiful Fly and butt bombs. I don't think butt bombs are that good, like as far as bomb synergies go. I don't know, maybe on big rooms it's useful or something, but on non-big rooms I think it's just okay. I'd rather have Mr. Mega or Bob's Curse, or I don't know how homing bombs would affect Big Beautiful Fly. It seems like it might be more dangerous than it's worth. But remember, again, the more damage we take, oh, maybe that's why we're not shooting very far, or we weren't shooting very far at the start of this floor. Because we hadn't taken any damage yet, which means Bloody Lust hadn't had a chance to really pick up, you know? Now that we're getting hit a little bit more often, it definitely seems like we're doing a lot more damage. Whoa. Cool it on that, please. You don't need Krampus' head. You don't deserve Krampus' head. You haven't earned Krampus' head yet. Look, I took more damage than I'm proud of there. One of them's already dead. That's the most important thing in the world to me. Because your bullshit, like, sneaky brimstone attack can suck an egg as far as I'm concerned. You know, I'll be honest with you. I expected to do a little better than that with Krampus' head, but it's okay. Hey, there we go, Bob's Curse. So now Big Beautiful Fly is becoming even better as time goes on here. And we gotta be careful to maintain a charge here. A Krampus' head charge. Because there is the possibility that it's coming up very soon. This is like the last kind of track that we've got open to ourselves here. But I think that is a pretty good usage there. Wonder if it poisons everything in the room thanks to the toxic aura? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Rosary. Gemini? Yeah, Gemini is pretty good. Rosary is useless for us. Didn't really want to kill that one first. Shit happens, though. Maybe some HP? Well, definitely some HP. Yeah, half a red heart. Thanks a lot, asshole. Merry Christmas to you, too. Should have picked up that other set. It would have given me 69. It's a number I'm quite fond of. Why don't you ask your mother about that one? If her mouth isn't full. Gross, Dad. Okay. Full HP. We even went over our HP cap, which is impossible, but let's not talk about it. Oh my god, Mulligan. That's pretty much why I wanted to become Guppy. And also Ball of Tar. So we're generating a little creep underneath us. Mostly pretty psyched about the whole Guppy thing, though. Well, the Mulligan thing, I guess. Our flies are going to be stupid powerful. Can't open these. We've got to be so close to the Blue Baby fight. And we're going to win for sure now. It's almost indisputable. Alright, what is this, like 70 Monstros? 99 fucking red balloons go by in this room. I think they're almost all dead. Maybe all dead now? Alright, let's go fight the boss, shall we? It's Blue Baby, no big deal. I want to stay close enough that Gemini can actually do something. And again, that like double Monstro's heart charge, so good. Or Monstro's head charge, so good. Now, like 2 more hits, we'll finish this one off, and then should be like 2 more item unlocks for us. That was real easy. And we've already seen this ending. Sorry, the gamma's all blown out. I think I forgot to turn it down, like I said. But anyway, hey, easy run. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Now, Samson is maxed out. Who will be next to be maxed out on the Northern Lion Live Binding of Isaac Rebirth show? In any case, again, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button. Helps a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, y'all. And I'll see you next time.